Ozarks Tonight segment tonight. Color 10's Jennifer Abreu looks into the nomination of Judge Brett Kavanaugh for the Supreme Court, his hearing from last week, and what it all means ahead of the confirmation vote coming up on September 20th.
Tonight we are talking to Paul Collins, Jr. He is a professor and director of legal studies at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. Paul, thanks for being with us for Ozarks Tonight. The first question I have is, we know that the Constitution says the Senate must give its advice and consent to the president's judicial nominees, but how much of what we have seen this past week has been more of grandstanding as opposed to truth-finding? What do you think?
That's a great question. First of all, anytime you put a United States senator in front of a camera, there's going to be some grandstanding. But historically, senators have been able to extract substantive answers out of nominees. This hearing was a little bit different. It was more like the hearing of Neil Gorsuch, in that Judge Kavanaugh was very, very reluctant to give answers to even some of the most basic substantive questions.
Now, talking about Roe versus Wade, Judge Kavanaugh has called it settled law this week. Should abortion rights advocates be skeptical at this point?
I think they should be. Calling a case settled law is basically saying that the Supreme Court has decided the issue. So I think pro-choice activists have a lot to be worried about with respect to Judge Kavanaugh becoming Justice Kavanaugh.
Now, Republicans have said the way Democrats on the Senate committee have treated Kavanaugh during this hearing has been unfair. Why, and what do they mean by that?
It was very clear from the beginning that the Democrats were going to take the gloves off and this was going to be a bare knuckle fight. I think the Democrats were also frustrated by the lack of document production on behalf of Judge Kavanaugh and by the fact that he wasn't giving them substantive answers in the same way that previous nominees had.
Now, Brian Collins says Judge Kavanaugh wasn't answering those questions or being very specific in fear of possibly jeopardizing his confirmation. Now, one of the big issues that was left open at the hearing last week was whether or not Judge Kavanaugh lied or possibly misled a committee back in 2006 during a Court of Appeals hearing. And Collins says that's what we should keep an eye on this next week to see if there will be more discussion around that.
And Jen, the confirmation vote is coming up on September 20th, correct?
That's right, and that is the last big item that Republicans want to accomplish before the fall recess so they can focus on campaigning for the November midterms.